morning, guys. It's January 22nd, 2022. Saturday morning. I had a call from somebody in the gated community. They got no heat over there. They got cold temperature alarms on a lot of these houses. A lot of these, they're like summer homes, you know. It's a gated community, and a lot of these people are doctors and lawyers. They're not there unless it's the summertime. So it's oil-fired. It's oil-fired boiler. Maintenance guy went there, and I guess they had electric strips. A lot of these houses are electric heat at one time. He turned some of the electric strips on. But she wants me to go over there and see if I get the oil burner running. It's been a couple of years since it's been serviced. There's oil in the tank, because I had her call the maintenance guy back, make sure there's oil in the tank. He said it's half full. So a lot of these have got power venters, which is not the greatest thing. Hopefully it's not that. He said he couldn't get it going, so the maintenance guy couldn't get it going. So we're gonna go over there and see if we can figure out what's ailing this bugger. What's ailing this beast mama? We'll see if we can get it going for the lady. There's got a lot of these people. They're doctors and lawyers, and that's like their weekend home in the summer. They come down here. Miss Molly is all suited up, and we got the heat on, Miss Molly. I mean, got your little electric blanket going there. I think the high today is going to be about 30, so it's probably 20, 25. It's a little bit nipply out. Definitely a little nipply. Yeah, Miss Molly, you don't like the cold weather, Miss Molly. I know you don't like it. You don't like it. Anyway, guys, we'll get you some shots when I get there. Probably dark and dingy. I'll try to bring some lights down there best I can. I thought I bought me a couple of these headlights, lamps for Christmas. I might try them out. Part of the YouTube experience down here, dark and dingy. I mean, that's all part of the YouTube experience, I say. Yeehaw! A year and a half. Isn't that wonderful? They got oil in the tank, so that shouldn't be the problem. It's probably a nozzle. I don't think I got a transformer for this thing. I'll get my stuff and see what we can do. The first thing I'll do is I'll check our oil flow, see if we're getting any oil flow system. So I think I put antifreeze in system, so because I know there's a fan coil up in the attic that will freeze for sure. If you lose power or something like this, the thing would freeze up. So we'll check, see if we got any oil flow. Oil will come out and squirt out of here. And let's see if we get anything. She's off on hot, she's off on lockout, so let's try it. Must be off on hard lockout. Put the hold button down until it blinks green. I think it's 3 minutes. It's off on hard lockout. We'll check, see if we get any oil out of here. Could just be a nozzle. This thing's got a queer motor on it and a queer transformer. I think I got an electronic transformer that can switch this thing from Colin. Check out oil flow first. Alright. It should spit some oil out. Oh, she might be bound up. Don't sound like the motor's spinning. Oh, the motor's bound up. Nothing but quality here, Mama. Nothing. The power's back off. Let's see what's going on with this thing. I can even spin the fucking thing over. Going flipping woke. Yeah, the flipping motor seems bound. I can spin it now. It was bound up. Let's try it now. See if it spins over. Ain't that wonderful? Yeehaw! That thing ain't sounding so kosher, is it? Holy shit, Mama. She's a rough one. Yeah. Sucking in salt air from the fucking outside. Ain't sounding so good, is she? I like to put a Riello in here. Screw this thing. What a piece of shit. Fucking thing's all taking in salt air and shit. Don't forget Saturday too. Flipping weekend. Well, it's an AF2. What a piece of shit this thing is. Let me throw a nozzle in this bitch and get out of here. For now. Probably gonna need another motor. I know I don't have one of these in the truck. No, I don't. I'll have to order one. It's got an OSV valve there, oil. Sounding good, is it? Oh, Mom. He's sounding good. A little wokey there. A little wokey. cooking up a storm here. Probably that motor. Yeah, the motor's definitely a problem. Let's see if I could disconnect the motor. See if I get the motor out of there. Maybe give it a little lube or something. Shut the oil, get that pump out of the way. Tank, get the oil off of the tank, so never a dull moment. That's all I got to say. Gotta get this flipping motor off of here and see what the hell's going on with it, because it's not cooperating. It's not the pump, it's the motor. See if we get that motor out of there. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. I know I don't have this motor. I know I don't. Can I get one? I might be able to. Make a phone call. She's bound up. Maybe I get some lube in there. I get some whipping lube in there. Alright, I got some Queel oil on this thing. See if we get a little. Yeah, it must have been that back bearing, because now she's spinning. See how she's spinning good now? Needed a little lube, mama. She needed a little lube, mama. I'm gonna get another motor for it, but I don't think they're not gonna have it in stock. She's fine now. She needed a little lube, mama. She is dry. A little on the dry side. Alright, we'll be alright. That's a lot better now. I mean, that bearing was definitely the issue. Yeah, she'll fire now. She's a little on the dry side, Mama. Yeah, she's a little on the dry side. She's a little on the dry side. She's a little bit on the dry side, y'all. She's a little on the dry side. Oh my God, I put a new motor. I'm gonna get another motor. Keep it in your pants there, guy. I'm gonna get another motor. Just not this morning. Nobody's gonna have this thing in stock. I know my suppliers. Besides, I don't want to pay $300, $400, $500 for a motor. I know how they are. I'll get it online. And I'll come back. See, it's got a little port there to drain the oil out. Yeah, she's gonna work now. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. She's gonna be next level, y'all. You can see this little. There we go. Gotta give it a little bit of how you doing, you know. Give it a little how you doing. Be good to go. Yeah. Hit it when you run out of lube. Oh man, it's a little crazy there, Mama. You're gonna hate it when you run out of lube. We'll throw a new nozzle in it. We're getting a good oil flow, so we know our oil flow's fine. That's not an issue. Filters are fine. Just have to. Them are sealed bearings. I mean, they don't get lubricated, so I gave it a little lube. Probably be fine. Probably gonna be fine. I probably don't even need another flipping motor. I should probably have one of these in the truck, and I know I don't. I'm gonna get one. I know I have a transformer for it, but I don't have a motor. Just a queer. Just a flipping queer burner. I don't like them. I don't like them at all, to be honest with you. Just a queer ass burner. Put all these flipping screws back. While I'm here, I might as well look at, see what this nozzle looks like. It's gonna run now, but she's been about a year and a half since someone's been here. It wasn't me. I don't think I've ever worked on this burner. I don't think so. It's good. Oh, I think you gotta loosen this thing up. She's a queer breed, Mama. She is one queer breed. CAD cells in there too. CAD cells in there too. Might as well change it while I'm here. Put a new nozzle in it while I'm here. It's just kind of really a queer. It's a queer flipping head. I'm not a big fan of this thing. I'm really not. I am not a big fan of this burner. If I had this thing in my house, I'd pull it out and I'd put a Riello in there. Because this is what they call a direct vent boiler, no chimney. That's why they use it. If it was me, I'd rip it out and put a Riello in here. Much better burner. This thing's really kind of, she's really kind of queer, to say the least. Now on that type of head, you gotta either use a 45 or a 60 degree nozzle with that type of head. You can't use an 80 or a 70 degree. She's just, well, the nozzle's probably fine, but we're gonna put a new one in anyway. Oh, it's an 85. It's an 85-70. I'll go back with a 70, an 85 or a 75-60. Here's a good sized burn. I'll go back with a 60, which is a little bit better, more user friendly for this head. Same gallons per minute, but just a little different angle on the head. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. I don't know what this motor's gonna go for, but it's not gonna be cheap, I'll tell you right now. I'm not gonna see it Saturday and the weekend. I mean, I'll order one online and come back next week and put it in. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. There's gotta be one in there still. And still. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. That's the best way to get it. I'll just take that head right out of there. See how I did that? That's 3/8. That's 3/8. Just, that's an AF2 burner. Nothing but quality here. Alright, so you got to get it back in. Then you have to get these connectors back on for the spark. So it's not the... You have to make sure these connectors stay on there, because sometimes they'll pop off these. And if they do, you're kind of in trouble. It's important to see how I mark that with the black. Nothing but quality here. That's all I got to say. Nothing but quality. We can slide this in when we want it. Lock it in place. Nothing but quality here, Mama. There's guys out there that are scared of oil. I don't know why. But they want to work on oil burners. I don't know why. Not much to them. Don't be scared of them, guy. They're not. It's actually safer. Safer than oil. Safer than gas oil, I would say. You ask me. Yeah, see how that one popped off? Make sure that we're on there. Almost. That one tends to want to pop off all the time for some reason. All right, I got them both on there now. The CAD cell's in there. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see if it fires. What are you thinking? I'm thinking it's going to work. I got the oil back on. I got the motor lubed. I was trying to... Needed a little lube, Mama. Needed a little lube. Let's see if it works now. It should fire. I got everything back together. Houston, we have ignition. Sounds good. I want to make sure everything's tight. Motor's tight. Should be. Get a little bit on the dry side, y'all. She's a little dry. On the dry side, y'all. I am going to get another one of these motors. It's an AF2100. There's the serial number. And I'm going to get another motor for it. I don't know about getting that squirrel cage off. She's all kind of crusty. I'm down here in the water. I could probably get it off. I'm just gonna have to work it. Maybe I'll get a motor and a fan blade for it. Because this one always takes in outside air, so that fan blade's always, shaft's always kind of like corroded. If I was smart, I'd do a combo. Deal. If I had half a brain. Houston, we have ignition. I want to wait around, make sure that both circulators come back warm. There's 3 zones here. Must have hot water. Yeah, there's 3 zones here. They don't look like they're on priority. Zone 1's calling. Zone 2, I'm surprised Zone 2. Unless that one is the water tank. Over there. Houston, we have ignition. Alright, so Zone 1's calling, which is, I think it's the storage tank. Don't look like this one has a priority on it, which is kind of queer, but for now we're just going to jump out 2 and 3, and I'm going to go up check up them thermostats. He's got the electric heat on. Maybe that's satisfied or they got them turned down, but for now I'm jumping out all the zones. I want to make sure everything comes back warm, because this does have hydro air on the 2nd floor. All 3 zones are calling. I want to make sure it comes back warm before I go. I mean, it's cold out. It's got hydro air. I don't know why them other ones aren't calling, but we're going to have to check that. I don't know, it's freezing up on me. I don't know why. It seems pretty flippin' cold in here. Asking me. You don't want to run electric heat unless you have to. 50, which is not a lot. He put them all on 50, which is barely heating. I'd like to know where the flipping thermostat is on this bitch. He's got two thermostats. One's got to be on the first floor here somewhere. Right here. Alright. There we go. Whoa, 42. He's got it off. 51. It's pretty flipping low. Seems a little bit on the nipply side, Mama. There we go. This one's off too. 52. Man, that's awful flipping low. We'll shut all the electric heat off. 52. That seems a little bit low, but I think as long as it's as long as that's what she wants. This one here, I put a couple on 50, which is, I don't know if they're even hooked up, be honest with you. 52 seems a little bit low, but not my house. She wants to run it that low, that's up to her. That one's off, electric. See, these houses are all electric heat because they were all basically summer homes. And then some of them, they turned them into winter homes. We'll turn this down. I can smell it. I can smell the heat working. I'll make sure all the fan coils are working before I go. Make sure there's no crystals in the shitter. Miss Molly, Miss Molly, Miss Molly. I'm almost done, Miss Molly. Almost done, Miss Molly. Really? Look at that. Seems awful close to the side there. It should be like 3 feet. I don't know. Let's see if they stay on. They should stay on now because the thermostats are off. I don't know why they were off. It's back on. I just want to make sure that one's going up hot. That one's going up hot. All three. I'm gonna make sure all three come back warm because there's hydro air. There's hydro air units and they're all coming back warm, so that's good. The returns. And there's antifreeze in the system because I believe I put it in here. Antifreeze in system. I put that in. That was years ago. Where's my tag? See? These flipping guys, they come in here and they pull your tags off. I do the same to them. Okay? They pull my tags off. I do the same to them. Bullshit. See my original thing that he ripped off, that flipping piece of shit? Flipping loser. You know, I like to leave everybody's tags on it, but the guy starts pulling my tags off. Well, guess what, guy? Oh, man! I do the same. So I oiled the burner motor, freed up, and a new nozzle. I mean, it's probably going to be fine. It was that end bearing that was really bad there. Put a little bit of Creo oil in there and freed it up. And I will order another motor. I should have one of them in the truck. I might have one, but I'm not sure. I don't think I do. Pretty sure I don't have that motor. I mean, I don't really come across these burners that much. I don't like them. They're kind of shitty to work on. There's nothing about that burner I like. Nothing. All the zones are coming back warm. I just want to make sure the second floor blower's working before I go. There you go. I don't believe I'm pulling people's tags off the burners, but the guy did it to me, so guess what? We're going to do the same to him. I don't see his tags around much, but it's a service tag. It should be left there, but he wants to start that shit with me. Guess what? Guarantee I got more work than he does. We'll see who wins it. We'll see who wins that battle. It's gonna be him, I tell you that. I just have to check the second floor blower. This first floor blower's working. First company unit, I could hear it. I could hear it blowing. So the boiler heats up a coil inside this first company unit that blows across. Here's the heating coil right here, hydronic, and then there's an AC coil. That's what they call hydro air. A lot of these units, a lot of these systems down here have the hydro air, which is a nice setup, heating and AC, right? Just check that second floor unit and I'll be out of here. Oil's back on. Got half a tank. That motor's probably going to be fine like that with that oil. That burner just a little. She's a little wonky. She's a little bit on the woke side, Mama. Alright, this one's working. Hydro air. Pipes warm. First company. So you want me to check the AC? I told her I got to do that in the summertime. So I'm going to come back in the summer to check the AC. This is an R22 system. But, heat's working. This is up in the attic. That's why there's antifreeze in the system, because see, this will freeze. See how this is on the outside of the envelope of the house? If they lose power, this coil will freeze because it's up. It's cold outside. I mean, it gets cold around here. Like today's probably 20 degrees out. I mean, you could have AC, you could have antifreeze in the system just for this reason. Kind of shitty, but it is what it is. I'll call the maintenance guy and I'll call the homeowner. Well, Miss Molly! Whoa! Miss Molly! Well, Miss Molly! You miss me? Did you miss me? I know you miss me, Miss Molly. You love Daddy. Yeah, I know you miss me, Miss Molly. You miss me? Look at the hair on her legs. The hair on your legs, Miss Molly. You're one little hairy little girl. Yeah, you're a fluffy little girl. The hair on the back of her legs. You gonna grow out the Grinch feet, Miss Molly? I'm gonna let you grow out the Grinch feet. What do you think? Yeah, push over. Come on, let's go. Where's your legs, Miss Molly? I just left there. I talked to the homeowner. I told her what the situation was. She does want to go with a new motor, so I'm going to order the motor and get it. That other, what I just did there with the oil and freed it up, that'd be fine. That'd probably be fine for a while. But I give the homeowner the option, seeing that she's not living there and it's a summer home. She's not there all the time in the winter. She wants to go with the new motor, which makes sense. I just have to order it. I don't have one in the truck. I probably get one at the local supplier. By the time I get there, they're closed now. And they're going to be a lot more than I can get it online. So I'd rather get it online. I should have one. I don't see a lot of them burners. I don't realize that's like the worst burner. One of the worst burners Beckett ever made. So I don't really like to stock too much stuff for it, to be honest with you. Probably should have one of them in my garage, just as a backup. I know I don't have one in the back. I mean, if I dug deep in the back of the truck, I might have one. I'm not sure. If I really want to try digging deep back there, I might have one. I don't know, Miss Molly. I don't think so, Miss Molly. No, Miss Molly. I don't think so. Put on your little electric blanket again there, Miss Molly. Huh? She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. She's a crusty one, Mr. Grinch. Body bumps, Miss Molly. Oh yeah, you love body bumps, Miss Molly. You like giving body bumps. Good girl, Molly. Good girl.